Trump declassifies some JFK documents. President Trump has ordered the release of 2,800 JFK assassination files, but blocked others because of national security concerns. Congress passed a law in 1992 requiring all assassination records, about 5 million pages, to be open to the public within 25 years. That deadline was Thursday. More than 90% of the files were already in the public domain. Will these new files shed some more light on the assassination? Was Lee Harvey the actual shooter or just a patsy? News sites have actually taken to live streaming the document release, aka posting the documents online for you to read, as well as promising plenty of live updates. Who would have thought a dead topic could have so much life? At least now with the records out, all conspiracy theories on JFK will finally be put to rest. Maybe even all conspiracy theories, period. Here's more news out of Trumptopia. If you build it, they won't come. No, they'll still come. Construction began on 8 different border wall prototype designs on Otay Mesa on Tuesday. Contractors now have 30 days to complete their walls. 4 of the prototypes will be concrete, while the other 4 will be made of various materials. All of the walls will be between 18 to 30 feet high and 30 feet long. 6 contractors from around the country were picked to build the prototypes. Their bids range from $300,000 to $500,000. The border wall project is underway despite lack of congressional funding. Estimates for the cost of the border wall have ranged up to $38 billion. The Department of Homeland Security is planning to pay for the prototypes with internal funds taken from other programs. Worker falls 40 feet down-hold working on Trump wall prototype. That's a hole-in-one for President Trump. Well, more like one in the hole. A construction worker who wasn't paying attention fell down a 40-foot hole at Trump's border wall prototype construction site in Otay Mesa on Wednesday. The man was digging in the foundation for one of the wall prototypes at the time. Apparently, a double layer of plywood was supposed to prevent these types of accidents from occurring. Workplace safety? Check. The worker was walking backwards and not paying attention to where he was going when he plummeted 40 feet down into the hole. Workplace safety? Uncheck. He was hoisted out of the hole and checked for injuries on scene. As he was okay, he got back to work. Construction of 8 wall prototypes began this week. 6 contractors from across the country have 30 days to complete their walls. As to who's going to pay for all this nonsense in the end, clearly, without a doubt, it's going to be Mexico. Critics are calling for a virtual Trump wall. As construction of Trump's prototype border fences continues down in San Diego, critics are calling for other options. Texas Sheriff Martin Queller believes a virtual wall at the U.S.-Mexico border would be more effective than a physical wall. Queller says building an actual wall would have to overcome environmental issues and deal with the abundance of privately owned land along the border. The sheriff has been looking for $92 million in funding over 5 years for a virtual wall that uses technology and agents on the ground as an alternative to the wall. His proposed virtual wall would extend around 300 miles from Starr County to Del Rio. Cost estimates for Trump's border wall range from $21 billion to $40 billion. Trump has repeatedly promised Mexico will pay for his wall. Sure they will.
Companies send in bids for the wall. Plans for the construction of the new U.S. border wall are making serious progress. Up to 450 businesses have put in bids to construct a wall along the U.S. border with Mexico. These bids include plans for solar panels on the wall, mesh wire fencing, and also a hyperloop. According to the San Diego Union Tribune, the Department of Homeland Security will narrow the submissions down to 20 by June 1st. After that, the companies will be asked to build prototypes on federal land. The DHS wants a 9.4-meter tall wall made of either solid concrete or with a viewing portion. It's estimated to cost at least $20 billion or much more.